The town of Gaspar Hernández, located in the Dominican Republic, is currently facing a severe flood disaster following days of relentless rainfall. This small coastal settlement and its surrounding neighborhoods are grappling with the destruction caused by sudden flooding as residents once again face a harsh trial brought on by nature. At the heart of the disaster, the city centre emerged as one of the areas most heavily impacted by the intense rainfall. The overflowing Borinche River spilled beyond its banks and directly affected the heart of the town. The floodwaters rapidly spread across the streets, rendering many roads completely impassable. In some areas, the muddy water rose above sidewalks and reached the entrances of shops. This structural damage has raised concerns about the potential for even greater infrastructure problems in the near future. Another notable development was the transportation crisis faced by the settlements of El Caserío and Venú, located in Blanco Arriba. Erosion caused by floodwaters severely damaged the roads connecting these two communities. This not only disrupted daily life, but also hindered access to healthcare, food supplies, and emergency response services. Authorities have begun working on alternative routes to ensure the delivery of aid and supplies to residents in these affected areas. Meanwhile, the neighbouring province of Puerto Plata was also significantly impacted by the rainfall. In Sosúa, several rural roads were damaged due to flooding. The communities of Barrabás, La Yagüita and La Pangola in the town of Imbert experienced substantial water damage, and farmlands in Saballo were completely submerged. Roads leading to villages such as La Grúa and La Piragua were temporarily closed, making it difficult to deliver essential goods and services.
La calle.
One of the areas most heavily affected by the flood was La Piragua. Due to its geographic location and the path of the diverted floodwaters, this settlement suffered extensive damage. A large portion of homes ended up underwater, and both community facilities and small businesses were hit hard. In particular, small neighbourhood shops and individuals who operated home-based businesses on the lower floors of their homes expressed concerns that it would take a long time to recover from the disaster. Similar scenes unfolded in other outlying neighbourhoods, such as Cueta de la Rebucera and Las 40. In a remarkable incident reported from the Constanza area, a large farm animal was swept away by the overflowing Tireo River, triggered by intense rainfall. Two individuals, seeing the animal struggling in the current, risked their own safety by jumping into the water to attempt a rescue. This dramatic moment, captured on video by nearby residents, once again highlighted how such disasters not only damage infrastructure and homes, but also severely impact people's livelihoods. Such disasters are not new to the people of the region. Although Gaspar Hernández and its surrounding areas have faced heavy rainfall in the past, the scale and destructiveness of this latest event have been notably more severe. The fact that such significant damage occurred within just a few hours illustrates not only how extreme weather conditions have become, but also how vulnerable these settlements remain. Residents living near rivers or on low-lying land are left with no choice but to remain on alert every time it rains heavily. Meteorologists point to a major influx of moist air from the Atlantic as the primary cause of this situation. Dense cloud formations frequently observed along the northern coast in recent days triggered sudden and intense rainfall, especially in mountainous regions. Ground moisture from previous rains had already saturated the soil, so the new downpours were met with no resistance and instantly turned into surface runoff, amplifying the flooding's destructive power. In response to the severe conditions, the Dominican Republic's National Meteorology Office activated yellow and orange alert levels for the provinces of Espaillat and Puerto Plata. These alert levels indicate a high risk to public safety. Meteorological officials warned that the atmosphere remains saturated with moisture, and similar flash flooding events could occur in the coming days. As a result, residents living near riverbanks, streambeds, or on steep terrain have been advised to remain extremely cautious. All of these events make it clear that flooding is not merely a sudden natural occurrence, but rather a complex crisis that affects multiple aspects of society. Daily life in critical sectors such as education, healthcare, transportation, and agriculture comes to a standstill, while individuals suffer both physically and emotionally from the impacts. Despite various infrastructure improvements over time, it remains evident that coastal and river-adjacent communities are still under significant threat. We extend our heartfelt thoughts to everyone in Gaspar Hernández and the neighboring towns affected by this disaster. We hope that the damage caused by the rains is repaired as soon as possible, and we wish the people of the region strength and resilience during this difficult time. To stay informed about natural disasters and receive timely updates on similar events, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications.